Okay, the Gillette commercial, love it or hate it?
Oh, I hated it. But I don't like it. Hate's a pretty big word, but because of the toxic masculinity label, I don't agree with that at all.
Which parts of the commercial made you really think about the toxic masculinity? I'm asking. I loved it, and I think we can go. I definitely want to go back and forth and talk about it a little bit. Figure out the parts that we're meeting on and the parts that we're just disconnecting on. So, talk to me about the toxic masculinity piece.
Well, I don't like the label. That's what I don't like. I don't like the label. So masculinity for me is an adjective, and so we've got toxic behaviors out there. You know, toxic aggression. You know, examples of that are like Bill Cosby. You know, the cruise incident. Those are toxic behaviors. We got you know 800 cases last year of alone of female teachers of sexually abusing our boys, you know, underage boys in high school, and we don't call them toxic, femininity. So it may have been a good thing to get the conversation started. I mean, to get this out there. But the idea of toxic is a shaming piece, is a word of shame, you know, and I took that off the armor when I heard that, you know, toxic masculinity. So it pinged me, and looking at who said it and who's been talking and perpetuating it. You know, I'm a man among men, and I believe it takes healthy men in a circle of men to decide what masculinity is about, and you know, when we do that and give feedback to that, you know, we can take away that toxic piece and make it more about the behaviors.
Do you feel that any part of that Gillette commercial, let me give you an example, and this was one I felt was very much misinterpreted.
Okay.
But this piece is that that father ran up at the barbecue and pulled those two boys apart and says, "This is not how we solve problems." And I saw a lot of feedback of people saying, "Hey, boys are supposed to wrestle. Boys are supposed to, you know, get down and dirty. The art of rough and tumble. What about that?" I was like, that's not what he was saying. He was saying that that's not how we solve problems. Wrestling is not an issue. Boys being rough with each other is not an issue.
Right.
Solving problems with that is what I heard. What's your take on that singular piece?
No, I agree with you there. I think going a little deeper dive again, here's what I think. I think that part is like you're discerning that piece like that is appropriate, but to do that in a little commercial bite like that, I mean, it's all over the place. I mean, that's not the forum, right? That's what bothered me more than anything. The forum, just throwing it out there. Some of this information is dangerous. Okay, putting out information like that without having, you know, a follow up, you know, like what we're doing here. You know, we can have a discussion about it, a healthy one. But to leave it out there like a bomb like that, then what happens is what we've done with that is we shamed, uneducated or just normal people what they think, you know, masculinity was all about, and men are asking questions. Who am I, you know, as a masculine male?